For 63 years, the champions' curse has devoured every World Cup winner trying to defend their title. France, 2002, eliminated in the group stage, 0 goals scored. Spain, 2014, humiliated, beaten 5-1 by the Netherlands, out after 2 games. Germany, 2018, finished last in their group, beaten by South Korea. But Argentina in 2026 possesses the one variable Brazil, 1962, had, and France, Spain, and Germany missed. A squad capable of winning the final, while their legend sits on the bench. Because here's the twist that will shatter everything you think you know about defending World Cup titles. Messi will be 39 years old, the oldest outfield player to ever compete for a World Cup. But what if Argentina doesn't need him to play the full 90 minutes? What if the secret to breaking the curse isn't a superhuman performance from a legend, but a team so strong that the legend becomes optional? Before I reveal the exact match that proved Argentina can win without Messi on the pitch, and why the 2026 tournament location gives them an unfair advantage, you need to subscribe to Cyberboot, because what you're about to witness isn't just about one team's quest to make history, it's about whether the greatest curse in football can finally be broken. This is Argentina, 2026, and the 63-year curse is waiting. Welcome back to Cyberboot, where we don't just cover football, we decode the patterns that define it. The curses, the cycles, the historical forces that no team seems able to escape. Today, we're asking the question that haunts every World Cup winner. Can Argentina defend their title in 2026? Because since 1962, 63 years ago, no team has successfully defended the World Cup. Not France, not Spain, not Germany, not Italy. Every defending champion has either crashed out early or failed to even qualify. This is the champion's curse, and it's real. But Argentina, they have something different. This video is about 5 things. The curse by the numbers. How France, Spain, and Germany were humiliated trying to defend the Messi Dilemma, age 39, burden or spiritual leader. The Brazil 1962 blueprint. The only team to break the curse, and how the Post-Messi Squad. Why Argentina might not need Messi to win. The 2026 path. Why the tournament location gives Argentina an unfair advantage. By the end of this video, you'll understand why 2026 isn't just about whether Messi can perform miracles at age 39. It's about whether Argentina can replicate the only blueprint that's ever worked. But first, let me ask you, do you think Argentina can defend their World Cup title in 2026? Drop yes or no in the comments. Because history says it's impossible, but Argentina might have the formula. Let's start with the curse, the numbers that have destroyed every defending champion for 63 years. Since 1962, every World Cup defending champion has failed. Not just failed to win, failed to even compete. Let me show you the carnage. France, 2002. France arrived at the 2002 World Cup as the reigning champions, 1998, and the reigning European champions, Euro 2000. They had Zinedine Zidane, Thierry Henry, Patrick Vieira, a dynasty. The group stage, match 1, France versus Senegal, loss. Match 2, France versus Uruguay, draw. Match 3, France vs. Denmark, loss. Final result, eliminated in the group stage. Goals scored, 0. Not a single goal in 3 matches. The defending World Cup champions scored 0 goals and went home after the group stage. Spain, 2014. Spain arrived as the most dominant team in football history. 2008 European champions, 2010 World Cup champions, 2012 European champions. They had perfected tiki-taka. They were unstoppable. The group stage, match 1, Spain vs. Netherlands, 1-5, loss. Spain, the reigning champions, were destroyed 5-1 by the Netherlands. Match 2, Spain vs. Chile, 0-2 loss. Final result, eliminated after just 2 games. Spain didn't even get to play their 3rd group match with anything at stake. They were out. The most dominant dynasty in modern football. Humiliated. Germany, 2018. Germany arrived as the 2014 World Cup champions. They had won 7-1 against Brazil in the semi-final. They were clinical. The group stage, Germany finished last in Group F. Final match, Germany vs. South Korea. 0-2 loss. Germany, the defending champions, were beaten by South Korea and sent home in the group stage. France, 2002, out in groups, 0 goals. Spain, 2014, out after 2 games, destroyed 5-1. Germany, 2018, out in groups, lost to South Korea. Italy, finished last in their group in 2010, failed to even qualify for 2022. The curse is real. So what's the cause? 2 factors. Aging core. Winning teams keep their squad together. But by the next World Cup, key players are 4 years older. They've lost a step. They've lost hunger. Tactical stagnation. Teams that win stick to what worked. But opponents have 4 years to study that system, to find weaknesses, to exploit them. France stuck with their system. Spain stuck with tiki-taka. Germany stuck with their clinical efficiency. And all of them were destroyed. Can Argentina avoid this, or will they become the next victim of the curse? Lionel Messi, June 2026, age 39. No outfield player has ever led a team to a World Cup title at that age. And this is Argentina's biggest problem and their biggest advantage. At 39, Messi can't do what he did in 2022. He can't press. He can't run for 90 minutes. He can't track back defensively. In high-intensity matches against athletic teams, France, England, Brazil, Messi's lack of defensive work rate could leave Argentina outnumbered in midfield. Imagine Argentina versus France in the final. Kylian Mbappé, fast and fresh, attacking down the wing. Messi is supposed to track back, but at 39, he can't. He walks. That leaves Argentina's right back isolated, outnumbered, exposed. One mistake. One counterattack. Goal. What if Messi becomes a liability? What if opposing teams target his side of the pitch because they know he won't defend? The Copa America. Proof, July 14th, 2024. But then, something happened. Copa America final, Argentina versus Colombia. Messi suffered an ankle injury. In the 66th minute, he had to come off. Score 0-0. The fear. Without Messi, Argentina would collapse. They'd lost their leader, their creator. But what actually happened? Argentina didn't collapse. They improved. They became more compact, more defensive, more organized. And in the 112th minute, extra time, Lautaro Martinez scored. Final score, Argentina 1-0 Colombia. Argentina won the Copa America, with Messi watching from the bench. This match proved something crucial. Argentina can win without Messi playing the full 90 minutes. In fact, they might be more effective without him in certain situations. If Messi plays in 2026, he'll become the first player to feature in 6 different World Cups. He already holds the all-time appearance record, 26 World Cup matches. But the question isn't whether he should play, it's how much he should play. What if Argentina uses Messi like Brazil used Pelé in 1962, not as the main weapon, but as the spiritual leader? Let me explain. 1962, Chile, the World Cup. Brazil arrives as the defending champions. They have Pelé, the greatest player on earth. But then, disaster. Match 2 of the group stage, Brazil versus Czechoslovakia. Pelé gets injured. He can't continue the tournament. The expectation, Brazil will crash out. Without Pelé, they're finished. But that's not what happened. Amarildo replaces Pelé. He scores crucial goals. Garrincha, the winger, becomes the star. He carries Brazil through the knockout stages. The result, Brazil wins the 1962 World Cup, largely without Pelé. They become the only team in history to successfully defend the World Cup title. Brazil 1962 didn't rely on one player. They had a squad capable of winning even when their legend was unavailable. And that is the blueprint Argentina must follow. Brazil 1962, legend Pelé, injured, couldn't play full tournament. Solution, Amarildo and Garrincha stepped up. Result, champions Argentina. 2026, legend, Messi, age 39, can't play full matches. Solution, Lautaro Martinez and Julian Alvarez step up. Result, France 2002, Spain 2014, Germany 2018. They all depended on their aging cores. When Zidane, Xavi, or Ozil declined, the team declined. But Argentina, they've prepared for a post-Messi world. November 2023, Argentina beat Brazil 1-0 at the Maracanã in World Cup qualifying. This was Brazil's first ever home defeat in World Cup qualifying history, and Argentina did it without Messi dominating the match. The midfield engine, Enzo Fernandez, Alexis McAllister, Rodrigo de Paul, they controlled the game. The defense, Christian Romero, Lisandro Martinez, they shut down Brazil's attack. Argentina can grind out results in hostile environments without relying on Messi, and that is why they can break the curse. Here's my question for you. Should Argentina start Messi in every 2026 World Cup match, or use him as a super sub like Lautaro in 2024? Drop start or sub in the comments, because this tactical decision could determine everything. So who is this Argentina squad that can win without Messi? Let me introduce you to the pillars. Lautaro Martinez, the finisher. In the 2024 Copa America, Lautaro won the Golden Boot with 5 goals. But here's the insane part. He only started 2 matches. The rest, he came off the bench. The super sub efficiency, Lautaro doesn't need 90 minutes, he needs 1 chance. And when he gets it, he scores. The Copa America final, Messi leaves injured in the 66th minute, score 0-0. Lautaro enters, 112th minute, he scores Argentina wins 1-0. Lautaro is the primary weapon, the finisher, the player who decides knockout matches in the final 20 minutes when defenders are tired. The midfield engine: Enzo Fernandez, age 24 in 2026. Alexis McAllister, age 26 in 2026. Rodrigo de Paul, age 30 in 2026. Why they matter. This trio provides the defensive cover that Messi lacks. When Messi walks and doesn't press, they win the ball back, they control tempo. At the Maracana, the most hostile environment in South American football, this midfield dominated. They shut down Brazil's attack. They controlled possession. They protected the defense. Argentina doesn't collapse when Messi is absent, because this midfield engine compensates. Defensive resilience: Emiliano Dibu Martinez, the goalkeeper who won back-to-back Yashin trophies. Christian Romero, Tottenham, and Lisandro Martinez, Manchester United. Premier League quality centre-backs in their prime. Argentina's defensive record in 22-24 Copa America: they conceded very few goals. Dibu saved crucial penalties. The defense held under pressure. The formula: attack. Lautaro finishes chances. Midfield: Enzo, McAllister, De Paul control the game. Defense: Dibu and the center-backs shut down opponents. Messi? He creates moments of magic when needed, but he's not carrying the team anymore. The 2018 versus 2026. Comparison: 2018. Argentina relied entirely on Messi. When he didn't perform, they lost, France 4-3 in the round of 16. 2026. Argentina, built on independent world-class pillars. Messi is the spiritual leader, not the sole weapon. This is exactly what Brazil 1962 had, a squad that could win with or without their legend. And it's what France 2002, Spain 2014, and Germany 2018 lacked. So what does Argentina's path to defending the title look like? Let me show you why 2026 is different from any previous World Cup. The tournament location: USA, Mexico, Canada. Messi has been playing in MLS, Inter Miami, since 2023. That means the USA stadiums are familiar territory. He knows the heat travel logistics, time zones. The group stage: matches in Kansas City and Dallas, June 2026. For Messi, these are practically home games. For opponents from Europe, they're dealing with jet lag, unfamiliar climates, and long travel. Argentina has a psychological and physical advantage that no defending champion has had before. Spain: the stylistic threat. Young stars like Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams, fast, technical, dangerous. France: the revenge narrative. Kylian Mbappé wants to beat Argentina again. He wants his World Cup. Brazil: the historical rival, managed by Carlo Ancelotti in this scenario. A battle of player relations managers. Lionel Scaloni, Argentina, versus Ancelotti, Brazil. Spain's youth could overwhelm Argentina's aging Messi. France's speed could exploit Argentina's defensive vulnerabilities. Brazil's quality could dominate in a South American rivalry. Why France 2002, Spain 2014, and Germany 2018 failed? They stuck to rigid systems. France relied on their 1998 formula. Spain forced tiki-taka. Germany stuck with clinical efficiency. Opponents studied them, adapted, exploited weaknesses. Why Argentina is different? Lionel Scaloni doesn't force a rigid system. He adapts. Example: in the 2024 Copa America final, when Messi left injured, Scaloni shifted the tactics. Argentina became more compact, more defensive. They adapted to the situation, and they won. Scaloni will use Messi strategically. Start him in group stage matches to build rhythm. Sub him off in the 60th, 70th minute when games are tight. Bring in fresh legs, Lautaro, Alvarez, to exploit tired defenders. The result: Argentina avoids the aging core problem that destroyed France, Spain, and Germany, because they're not relying on Messi to play 90 minutes every match. If Argentina defends the title in 2026, it won't be because Messi performed a miracle at age 39. It will be because they replicated Brazil 1962, using their legend as a spiritual leader while the supporting cast, Lautaro, Alvarez, Emi Martinez, executes the physical work required to survive the knockout stages. Every defending champion since 1962 has failed, but Argentina has the one variable that Brazil 1962 had: a squad capable of winning the final, while their legend sits on the bench. Final question: which team is Argentina's biggest threat in 2026? Drop Spain, France, or Brazil in the comments. I want to know what this community thinks. For 63 years, the champion's curse has destroyed every defending World Cup winner. France 2002, 0 goals, out in groups. Spain 2014, humiliated 5-1, out after 2 games. Germany 2018, lost to South Korea, out in groups. But Argentina 2026, they have the blueprint. Brazil 1962, one without Pelé, playing the full tournament. Argentina 2026 can win without Messi playing full matches. The formula: Lautaro finishes, Enzo controls, Dibu saves, Scaloni adapts. Messi, the spiritual leader, not the sole weapon. Before you go, I need 5 things from you. Subscribe to Cyber Boot right now. We decode football's greatest mysteries: the curses, the cycles, the patterns. If you want real analysis, this is your home. Hit that like button if you think Argentina can break the 63-year curse. Get into the comments and answer the 3 questions. Can Argentina defend their title? Yes or no? Should Messi start every match or be a super sub? Start or sub? Which team is Argentina's biggest threat? Spain, France, or Brazil? Share this video with one football fan who thinks defending the World Cup is impossible. Comment one word that describes Argentina's 26 chances. Just one word. Brazil. The only team to break the curse? Argentina. Can they do it again? Messi, age 39, Lautaro, the finisher, Scaloni, the tactician. The curse has waited 63 years. But Argentina has the formula. This has been Cyberboot, where we don't just watch football, we decode the forces that shape history. Subscribe now, because 2026, the curse will be tested.